Hey guys, this is Lewis from Mobile Level Web Dev, and I wanted to go over quickly on how to create a transparent nav menu, but more so how to troubleshoot when things don't go your way. So, because sometimes I was recently going through and some videos, tried to do it, and I could do it on one side, but then another. So I'm gonna kind of go through. I'm gonna go through the typical ways that I see as to do a navigation menu, transparent navigation menu in a short amount of time, and then go over the ways that you can check to make sure if it was done right. Um, okay, so this is an example. This is a site that I just did, and I love the site. I love what happened with it with Elementor. But the first thing that you would probably do here is you would, if you didn't already, you would probably have create something like a site header. Again, I'm not going to go through building it necessarily because one, there's two methods. You can create a header and then create a template. Just name it whatever you're working on. So this is one way where you actually go through. And what I would personally do, I would check one of these out and utilize them, and because these are great templates, and yeah, and you can modify them and customize them to whichever whatever style you like. So that's one way, and then you just you modify and customize it. And then the other way is since I use a Phlox theme, it kind of depends on your theme. A lot of these have their own nav bars in it, and sometimes I just use the demo just for the navbar configuration because it looks, a lot of times they look beautiful. So for example, for this one, the only thing I really used from this demo was just this really cool thing, the way it was laid out, transparent, and it was already kind of configured that way. And so a lot of times, sometimes even with like a theme builder like Phlox, it will configure the transparency for you, and so then the job is done. So that's awesome. Even if you don't even have to use any of the pages, if you just see a lot of these are pretty cool navs that already have some really kind of detailed and customized, unique customizations to it. So those are the two ways. Now let's say that we did that. What are the things that we need to check to make sure? Well, in case it's, like for me, whenever I was trying to modify mine, whenever I would lay it over the content, I would get like, it would still be above the content. So the other thing you have to do is just make sure that you have some margin, and you have to understand how much height that you put in originally when you were developing it. But a lot of times you have to kind of give yourself a little bit of negative margin to kind of bring it up. And if that doesn't work, then what you need to look for. So what you need to look for is this the in customized, in the customize option. You can usually find right here on any page. Click on that, and then click on header templates settings, and then click enable overlay header. So on this demo, it automatically did it without me having to do it, but just make sure this is set up as well, and this will also produce a sticky header, but that's a whole nother can of worms sometimes. But this will a lot of times fix it. So check the margin, and that should help you. So again, I hope this helps. I tried to make it as quick as possible and concise. So let me know in the comments if it helped. If you have any questions, it just was killing me that I couldn't find even just this little, because the margin wasn't working for me after I was doing it. But after I did this, it worked. So hope it helps you. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if I could help in any way. Thanks.